Stacy and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or should I say aloha. A little backstory to this video before we fully get into it. About a month ago, I happened to be at Home Goods, and if you don't know what Home Goods is, it's kind of like a Pier 1 type store. It's a home decor store, but there's some really good deals. So anyways, I was at Pier 1 and I was with my mom and I saw a ukulele. And I have always wanted a ukulele. I've been to Hawaii twice. I've been to Maui. I've been to Oahu. And I've been to Molokai and Lanai. Not so much Molokai and Lanai. I did a tour boat around Molokai. And I love Hawaii so much. It's probably like my spirit place. Like, if I could just, oh my god, I love it so much. And if you come into my apartment and you have to use my restroom, you have to go through my room, which is behind you guys. And on my wall in my room, I will show the pictures, are 4 photos that are Hawaiian photos that I actually took while they were using. I will try to find the camera. I don't have it anymore. It was like my original, it was a Canon. It was much like my Canon PowerShot that I have now, which is similar to the one I use to film these. But it takes great photos, and I actually took all 4 of these photos in various parts of my trip. The rock photos on the tour of, Hana, the road to Hana. Same with the rainbow photo. I was actually hanging, like, out the bus for that, kind of, like, I needed to get it. And everyone was like, get in the bus. The turtle photo was taken on Kaanapali Beach in Maui, and they have some great turtles, and I have a lot more shots. This is just my favorite. And then the sunset photo was taken on Oahu, after we did a tour of Oahu, and we did Pearl Harbor. We stopped at Waikiki Beach. We had like 2 hours before we had to be like back at the airport to fly back to Maui. So we stopped at Waikiki Beach, and I took this like as the sun was setting, and it just came out glorious. So that's a little backstory. So I was at Home Goods and saw this ukulele, and I've always wanted a ukulele, and my dad goes to Hawaii every year for the most part, and I've always wanted one. And the last time I was there, we actually went into a ukulele shop, and they're just so expensive, because they're like the full-on Hawaiian, like, amazing, beautiful ukuleles, but they were a little bit out of my price range. So anyways, I saw this ukulele, and it was like $30 at Home Goods, but it was in the kids section, and it had like a little book, it had a little case, but it was blue. And I was kind of like, yeah, if I'm going to get a ukulele, I want it to be like a full functioning, like, adult ukulele that's like not like for kids. Not that that would be bad, it was just like I wanted a ukulele I could play that I kind of wouldn't need to then like buy another one. And anyways, I kind of put it out of my mind. I didn't think anything of it. The other day, I got a text message from my mom, and there was a surprise for me. So I went, and this is the surprise. It came, I don't even know where she got it, but it's a diamond head ukulele, which is, I believe, the type of ukulele that it is. There's different, like, types, but it's this gorgeous, like, dark wood ukulele, and it's so pretty, and it's the perfect kind of size, but I love it. I am really excited to play it and learn how to play it. The one thing you should know is that I am obsessed with music. I love music so much. I'm constantly listening to it. I don't go anywhere without headphones and my iPod, just in case I have a moment to sit and listen to music. And I love music, but I cannot sing. And I played the clarinet when I was in middle school. And that lasted about like a month because I can't read sheet music. And my dad had an acoustic guitar, and he's a really good banjo player. And he's just really, really good at like string. So I've always wanted to learn, and hello, we're in quarantine. So my mom surprised me and thought this would be a really good time for me to learn what I've always wanted to learn, just a ukulele. Another thing to note is I am left-handed. So my gut instinct is to play it like this and use my right hand to hold down the chords. But that's not the way it goes. So I have to learn how to play right-handed until quarantine is over and I can actually go to a shop and have them kind of restring it to be a left-handed ukulele, because the G string is the string closest to you, which is this one. So this needs to be threaded. If you can see, this is the G string right here, because you would hold it like this. So this top string needs to be put at this bottom. So when I flip it this way, it's the closest to me. What we would do in this video is I would show you how I tune this. Because another thing is I do not hear tones. I'm sure I'll learn when I start to like really play this. And yes, when quarantine is over, I will probably take this to a professional like music shop or guitar shop and probably have them tune it to the best that it can be. But I'm just going to show you how I tune it myself right now. I've only had it a day or so, and I'm just figuring out like chord progressions, and I can't play anything yet. But I know this is like G, and I know this is like I said, I'm not good yet. I've only had it 24 hours. But I'm going to show you how I am tuning it right now, because another thing is the chords, the string chords. The string are really, really tight. So for the first like while, like probably 2-3 weeks, you're going to have to tune it every single time you want to play it. Like even if you tune it and then put it down and pick it up 30 minutes later, you're going to need to retune it because the strings need to stretch into place. And then once they're stretched and they settle, like you won't need to tune it as often, if ever. I mean, I'm planning on actually learning how to play this. So hopefully once they stretch, I won't need to tune it like every 5 minutes. Let's get into the video, and I'm going to show you how I tune my little ukulele. So I am going to lower the camera a little bit, and I'm going to start a kind of screen grab right now. Okay, you guys might not be able to see my face. You guys might just see my neck, but I'm going to show you how I tune my little ukulele. So I've opened the screen grab, and I will have that going, and this is the app that I use. It is called just Tune, what is it? Tune for Ukulele, I think. But it opens like this, and it has chords, tables, it has all these kind of ways that you can learn how to play ukulele. But what I'm mainly into is this tuning. So it's going to show the ukulele kind of as if it was facing you. And you're going to start that way. Now, I'm not going to talk too much during this. I'll just talk you through what I'm doing, kind of, because like it picks up tones, and I don't want to be talking and have it pick up tones when I need to be tuning. So we're going to do the G string first. So I'm just going to play the chord. I'm just going to strum it. Okay, so it's at G, but it needs to be in the green. might be going wrong. So this is where it kind of gets finicky. You kind of got to figure out which way to turn it so that it goes the right way. I sometimes put the ukulele in my lap to do this so I can constantly be strumming and seeing where the chord is. Oh no, I just really messed this up. Whoops. Okay, so as you can see, I'm turning the G chord. And that's the first chord I'm going to work on is G. And as you can see, I'm sorry. I messed this up a little bit. But as you can see, I'm strumming it, and it's in the G, but it's a little too over, so I'm going to turn my tuner back, and it's almost there. There we go. So now it's in the green, which means it's tuned. So now we're going to go on to the C chord, which I need to wheelie thread back a little bit. Okay. So now we're in the C. There we go. Okay. So the next chord is going to be the E chord. Okay, so we need to back it up a little bit. Okay, back down a little bit. There we go. So the last chord is going to be the A chord. And this is the hardest chord that I have to tune, actually. I don't know why. It just really is the hardest chord I have to tune. Okay, so now it's tuned. For the most part, it's tuned. I mean, it's tuned to the best of my ability. So G is pretty good. C is pretty good. E could do a little work. E needs a little work. There we go. So we're at E, A. So then what I do is I just kind of do what I did. I just pluck the chords. So G, C, E, A. A is the one that always right now is sliding out of tune. But for the most part, the chords are tuned, and it's gonna work. It sounds pretty good. Like when I strum it, it's mostly in green. So, I mean, that's how I've taught myself how to tune. This listens, and you just gotta turn these little, I don't know what I don't know what you even call these. I know this is the head of the ukulele. So you just gotta turn the little tuners, I'm gonna call it, until it basically tells you you're in the right area. And like I said, I tend to sit the ukulele on my lap flat like this, and I just kind of like go chord by chord and pick them, and then I stop it, and I just go down I just go down the chord scale. And yeah, you're going to need to work with it. It's taken me a really long time. And like I got it the other day and it literally took me about 45 minutes to fully get everything in the green. And I feel like once you get in the green, tuning it isn't that hard. Like tuning it backwards is not that hard. Because once you get it into the keys, or into the notes, or chords, if you want to call it, it's really easy to just kind of slightly tune it better. The other day when I got it, it wasn't tuned at all. Like, I had to sit there and find, like, I had to sit there and literally get the chords to match what they should be. Because, like, the G chord, when I got it, which is this first chord right here, was, which you can see is green or yellow, so it's pretty much tuned, was like an E chord. Like, it was tuned to an E. And that's not anyone doing that. That is literally just, it not being tuned. So it's going to take you a minute to find the right chords. Alright, so if you liked that video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I hope you guys learned something about my tuning my ukulele. Disclaimer, I'm in no way professional in any sort of instrument in tuning. I actually wanted to take this into a local music shop that was still open, so that people could bring things to get tuned or fixed. And the guy, who was lovely, said that sure, I could basically drive up, call them, they would come out and take the ukulele, take it back in the shop, and they would tune it and bring it back out. But he actually suggested that right now the best thing to do is, because the chords are going to stretch and they're not going to stay in place right away, it's going to take a little bit for it to find its place and stay tuned, that the best thing for me to do is actually learn how to tune it at home on my own. And that once I start playing, I should then bring it in and have it tuned professionally, because then it'll stay tuned longer. But, I mean, he recommended I find an app, and I found this, the app that I use, and it's great. I love it. And for right now, I think it's going to work just fine. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, learned something. It's quarantine. We will get through this. And I hope you guys are staying happy and healthy. And like I said, comment, subscribe, like. If you play ukulele or an instrument, I'd love to hear about it. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a happy weekend and a happy week coming up. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.